Hello and welcome, Jujutsu sorcerers and curses alike. We have something pretty exciting for Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash here. We have a huge free update coming and balance adjustment that's dropping tomorrow. So I just wanted to go over this and give you guys a heads up of what's coming out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these patch notes for version 1.10. Thank you for playing Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. We have released a free update containing the following items. This update corresponds to the versions stated below. Improved functions and bug fixes. Alright, let's get into it, guys. The difficulty of the story mode has been adjusted, especially for the difficulty of the tutorial for domain expansion and second half, which were eased. So I guess actually, I do remember the domain expansion tutorial being a little tedious because it was really hard to get off your domain expansion without the enemy hitting you, because you were playing as Gojo and it takes forever to deploy his domain expansion, it feels like. So yeah, I can see that, so I'm fine with that, especially tutorial missions, whatever. I've 100% S-ranked the whole story mode, so this is irrelevant to me. The effects during battle have been adjusted and visibility was improved. The curse energy effect around the characters is adjusted to be slightly smaller. The effects of buff, debuff, and triggering co-op attack bonuses are adjusted to be slightly smaller. The drawing time of debris effects caused when objects are destroyed in some of the battle stages is now reduced. So, I can second the feeling that there's quite a bit of visual clutter in the game, so I'm okay with them basically nerfing all of the visual clutter from your buff, debuffs, curse energy charge, and debris. Because I love the destructive environments, but they can be a bit much, if you know what I mean. The character battle stage selected at the end of online battle mode will be saved during boot up. For the cursor position while selecting a character or a battle stage, the character/battle stage selected at the end during boot up is saved. Okay, so your cursor will automatically be on the character and battle stage you selected last. That's just a nice little quality of life change. The ability to play the custom voice of the customization item was added in the shop and customization screen. Again, in a just quality of life thing so you can preview stuff. User interface improvements. We got a little list here. Let's go into it. The character selection layout is modified according to the character edition. At the character select screen before the battle starts, it is possible to see the ally player selection. Okay, so yeah, that's really nice. So they're, of course, adding new slots for the new characters, and you can see your ally's character they want to pick before they pick it, I guess, which is also very nice, just more quality of life. User interface of the free battle mode was improved. We'll just have to play and see that. The tasks display button during battle was improved. Again, we'll just have to see it. The button guide during battle was improved. The size changes according to the text length. Okay, that's nice, because there was some a bit of clutter with the text and buttons, so I'm okay with that. The layout of the mission selection screen in the story mode was adjusted. Okay, I'll have to see what they mean by that. Maybe it's just like adding in space for the new ones, you know what I'm saying? The guide text of each mode is now displayed in the main menu. The experience necessary to increase the character's level is adjusted in training equipment screen of the online co-op mode. Oh, okay. To be more accurate, I'm hoping, because you kind of had to do hard math to figure out how much you needed, so I'm assuming they're just laying it out. And so we can really before we get into the online play adjustments, we can really just take all of this and say they're trying to clean up clutter and make things more streamlined, make things look better, just make the game feel. This is all quality of life changes, and they all seem pretty genuine and good, and like they've been listening to our feedback. So I'm already kind of feeling hopeful here. Online play adjustments. The penalty function is implemented for disconnecting during online battles. Hey, you cannot rage quit, boys. Not anymore. You'll get penalized for those RQs. You better stay in there and get clapped. There will be a time limit to overall online play by disconnection. Wait a minute. There will be a time limit to overall online play by disconnection. I might just be dumb here, but I'm having a hard time understanding that. So there will be a time limit to overall online play by disconnection. So does that mean that they're gonna set? I'm assuming that this is supposed to mean that you won't be able to play online for a certain amount of time due to disconnection. I think that's what they mean. Please note that intentional disconnection is a serious disturbance to players. Yeah, don't do that shit, guys. The online battle stability is improved. Round of applause. Huge win. Thank goodness. How many of you guys have gotten like connected to someone and it just drops you? How many of you have loaded into the game and it just drops you? How many of you have gotten into the game and it barely works? Let's go. The dialogue shown when the connection is unstable before battle is displayed more easily. Okay. So yeah, it'll notify you more noticeably when there's a connection issue. Now we got some bug fixes. The character behavior during battle is improved. The glitches under a specific condition and action camera are adjusted, and some unintended behaviors are fixed. The details of each character are listed below. Other small bugs fixed that are not listed here. I assume just small stuff that's not really noteworthy. Ooh, we got some additional content right here. The upper limit of the total score ranking for the promotion battle in the online battle mode is unlocked. The upper limit has been changed from, 999,999 to 9,900,009. You get the point there. I tripped over my own words. You gotta excuse my speech impediment. Numbers like that are hard for me. New playable characters are added. Momo Nishimiya and Maizen have been added. So this is actually huge news, guys. In my previous video about Curse Clash just yesterday, you saw we got that huge info dump for the free DLC and the paid DLC. This is confirming that we're getting those free DLC characters tomorrow, the day before the paid DLC drops. So that's kind of huge. We're going to get these two for free, and we're going to get them early so we can check them out and mess with them and play them. I probably will stream some of that, actually, so we can get a feel for the new characters before we get the new DLC, the paid DLC. 2 new battle stages, of course, the Star Religious Group headquarters and Tombs of the Star main hall were added. You can see pictures of that and some details in my previous video. New customization items were added. Added due to the addition of Momo and Mai. Yeah, you can see those in the previous video as well. They revealed all of this the other day, what they look like and the details and whatnot. Increased the proficiency upper limit of online battle mode and added new battles. The proficiency upper limit is increased and new battle is added to the draw for each difficulty level. Momo, Mai, Gojo student, Geto student, and Fushiguro will join in new battles. Okay. Apply different adjustments due to the addition of the Hidden Inventory Premature Death DLC. Okay. So, battle balance adjustments. Alright, before we get into the balance battle adjustments, which are insane, by the way, I just want to go back and say this is all fantastic stuff. They're literally just making the game feel better, making the game work better, getting our online stability back up. You know, we are so back, boys. Like, this is such a great update. Getting these free characters, some free new maps, and plus, you know, everything we're getting in the Hidden Inventory Premature Death DLC. It's going to be absolutely insane, and I will be streaming all of it over on my Twitch. But anyways, let's get into the balance adjustments here. First character is going to be Yuji Itadori, of course. The combo strike adjustment, looks like they're nerfing him. Total damage is unchanged, but the damage distribution for consecutive shots is adjusted. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see what they mean by that. What do you mean by that? The damage dealt by combo strike to a guarded opponent while guard broken, was too high. So the damage distribution is adjusted and the damage amount from guard break is reduced. Okay. So I guess they feel like people were just pummeling people to death with Yuji, which is kind of accurate. He was very much just a pummel character. Let's see who's next here. Megumi Fushiguro. Oh my gosh, holy buffs. Holy buffs, Batman. So the double spinning kick. It can be derived to Toad launch when hit. It can be derived to Toad draw in when hit. He has combos. Flying double kick buff, the knockdown value is reduced. Okay. Mid-air spinning kick, knockdown value is reduced. The angle of an opponent blown by totally is increased and the falling speed is reduced. Oh, okay, okay. It can be derived to second level automatically when hit. Ooh. Yo, Megumi has combos, guys. Megumi has combos for days. You Megumi mains, you're going to be eaten with this update. Toad launch buff, knockdown value reduced. Toad draw in, knockdown value reduced. Okay, so what? What? Oh, he has combos for days. They just made it really much easier to combo with his Shikigami on all of this. Basically is what you need to know. Here you can see the 10 Shadows technique got 2 nerfs. The curse energy necessary to give an attack order to Shikigami is increased. When Shikigami totally is hit by an opponent's attack, it is easier to be flinched. The following, easier to flinch the toads, and more curse energy to use your Shikigami, but Giga buffed and you can combo with them a lot easier now. The Shikigami combo, look, I believe this means neutral, or just a fix. The following behavior is fixed. The pursuit by Shikigami totally was difficult to hit when it hits a specific character from behind. Okay, so I guess it wasn't hitting accurately on a certain character and they fixed that. Ooh, look at this comment here. So, I don't want to reveal anything else. The return of simultaneous attacks by Fushiguro and Shikigami at close range is increasing by adding a new derivation of extraction technique and making it easier to cooperate with pursuit attacks while Shikigami is summoned. So yeah, they're making it easier to combo with Megumi, which is awesome. The amount of curse energy consumed by the normal attack command is increased so that the fighting time at long distances is reduced. The pursuit by mid-air spinning kick of totally is made even more effective by improving the situation from wall bouncing. Okay, so yeah, that's why they reduce the knockdown value. They don't want you to miss your combos because you knock them back too far. This is spicy. I might have to pick up Megumi and practice him a little more because this is a spicy update for him. He's going to be a combo menace now. Like once you get someone who really understands those Shikigami and how and when to use them, it's over. It's just over with. Let's check out the next character here. Looks like it's going to be Nobara. Alright, we got a buff and some nerfs here. A buff to the nail barrage. The shooting range is extended. The extended range is not guided. Okay, that's fair. I'm okay with that. Pretty good buff. Oh, what are these nerfs? Big swing. The moving distance is reduced. Bro, it's hard as heck to hit someone with that thing to begin with. What do you mean the moving distance is reduced? The triggering timing of the attack is reduced as well. I don't know. I'm kind of bad with that ability on her. I main her, but like, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if she needed that, but we'll see. I think it'll be okay. We'll see in the comments what they have to say. And in the straw dog technique, hairpin, damage dealt when triggered is always invincible knockdown. Okay, that's fair. So you can't combo off the straw dog technique hairpin. You can't like pile on damage in that. That's fair. That's fair. Comment. The range of the nail barrage is extended, so it will be used from a distance to cover allies or to attack opponents who are accumulating strong attacks. Big swing is an attack with a significant return that can be connected to curse energy attack. However, since there are many situations to be used, it has been adjusted to reduce its ease of hitting. Okay, I see the vision. I don't think this will change too much for her. I do like the range buff on Nail Barrage. That's kind of spicy, so thank you for that. Ooh, Maki's in. Got a mixed bag here. So sword combo cleave is getting a nerf. The knockback distance is increased when hit. Sword combo strike, the knockback distance is increased when hit. The time from guiding to attack is shortened. Okay, so it hits faster, but knockdown distance increased. They're doing that on her because like a Maki can shred you. She can kind of combo and shred you really fast. So I think they're wanting to tone down on that a little bit. but they're compensating on the sword strike combo, the time from guiding to attack is shortened. So you'll be able to hit him a lot more consistently with this, I imagine. Block and counter, 2 buffs. The timing to derive from the dodging action with up direction input to another action is shortened. The timing derived from the dodging action with down direction input to another attack is shortened. Okay. Ooh, okay. So basically, you can input faster after the block and counter. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. Very nice for her. That's a good buff when you're increasing her knockback distance. You're making it harder to combo, but you're giving her a little more consistency after she blocks and counters, so that's nice. Sword spin, the damage amount of level 1 and 2 is reduced. So just a straight up nerf on sword spin's damage, which I'm actually okay with that. She was kind of overtuned with that. Like, I could kind of pick up Maki and kind of turn my brain off with her, so I'm okay with this. Got the comments here. The knockback distance of squeeze attacks is extended, and the number of situations in which cursed tool attacks is confirmed. For block and counter, it is easier to use the input of up and down to adjust to give more freedom to attack at close range. Sword combo strike has been revised upward by moving to attack at a faster timing than before. It means that the actual triggering speed of the attack is revised upward. Okay. Yeah, so basically what I was saying here, knockback distance. Yeah, basically just the same as up there, just kind of a repeat. I do think this is going to be a good change for her. It's going to make her feel a little more fluid, but also tone down a little bit of her shred potential. So I'm okay with it. Let's move on to the next character here. Ooh, Inumaki, Giga buffed. Oh my gosh, he's Giga buffed, guys. Let's check this out. So, potential cursed speech, buff. The correction value of the throat gauge consumption when hit is reduced in case his level is higher than the opponent. Okay. The curse energy recovery speed is increased when the throat gauge is decreasing. Ooh, spicy! Somersault axe kit. The following behavior was fixed. It was difficult to fit when it was triggered in close combat against some characters. Difficult to hit, I'm assuming they mean. Yeah, so that's a great bug fix. I agree the somersault axe kick was kind of unreliable. So yeah, absolutely, thank you. Frenzy or blast away. The timing to derive to blast away is quicker from the first step. Okay, so quicker to execute. Take a hike is triggered quicker. Okay, so they're making, yeah, because you would get hit out of these so often. So it's awesome that they're making the execution faster on his Frenzy blast away. Stop. The basic consumption amount of the throat gauge when used is reduced. Ooh, I love it. The closer the distance of the hit, the longer the opponent is stopped. Get up in there. Bro, I wonder how long they stay down if you're like right on top of them, like you axe kick and then you stop. Ooh. Knockdown value is reduced. Ooh. Okay, this is spicy. So you can follow up easier on it. This is nice. This is nice. As a Toge Inumaki main, this is spicy. I'm loving this. Don't move, get twisted. The time it takes to be able to counterattack from input is shorter. Let's go. Let's go. This is gonna be great. Stop, get crushed. Fixed. The damage amount against the destructible objects was low, so it is increased. Ooh, so it does stronger damage against destructibles. That's nice. Let's check out these comments. What are they thinking here? The performance of attacks with cursed speech is improved and the actions unique to Inumaki are enhanced. It is possible to use stop as a chance for combo, but the timing of its use must be carefully determined as its performance changes depending on the hit distance and throat condition. Ooh, I love it. So they're increasing his skill, but they're also making his combos better. This is gonna be really good for him. I love it. I'll have so much fun learning those combos on him when it comes out. Panda here, getting just buffed all around. Panda Crush, the moving distance before the attack is extended during Gorilla mode. Panda Tackle, blowing during Gorilla is enhanced and made to bounce on the wall. Ooh. Gorilla Upper, the moving distance before the attack is extended during Gorilla Mode. In Gorilla Mode, transformation duration is reduced. Huge. The consumption amount of cursed energy is reduced. Huge. Yo, they just buffed Panda. They just buffed Panda. The transformation duration is extended because the time available to attack during Gorilla Mode was often shortened by transforming in a safe place or being blown away. It was making it difficult to take advantage of Gorilla Mode. True, because people would just lay into you if you went to transform, so this is all very much needed and very much welcome on Panda. Let's go. They're cooking. Next, Gojo. Oh, holy nerfs. Oh my gosh. So, Gojo, I know a lot of people were complaining about him and Sukuna, so I very much expected them to get some heavy-handed nerfs here. So let's go through Gojo and see what they did. The barrage attack is getting a small buff, knockdown value reduced. But then nerfed, the distance to guide the opponent is reduced. Knockdown, got a nerf. After guiding, the up-down movement speed before an attack is reduced. Spinning kick, flurry. The knockback distance during guard is extended. The guard recovery frame is reduced. Triggering the attack is slowed down. Ooh. Technique amplification blue, nerf. The invincible opponents won't be drawn, which makes sense. They never should have been. It was one of the most broken things about Gojo. That's one of the only... Actually, let me correct myself. That's one of the only things I think was actually broken about him. Cursed technique reversal red. The recovery frame after attack with a low charge level is extended. Okay, so he can't spam them as hard. Okay, so he can't spam and he can't zip up Anya as hard. Okay. I'm kind of okay with all these changes, honestly, because Gojo was really strong in the game, kind of overtuned. So I'm okay with these. Let's check out the comments on them, though. The attack triggering recovering frame and damage against guard are adjusted, and more situations with risk by missing shots are added. Since blue could maintain an advantage by using it after the opponent gets up, it's made it not to attract the invincible opponents. Although the range of barrage attack is reduced, its knockdown value is lowered, so that the return is increased when the attacks are connected, such as drawing the opponents with blue, with successful hit until the end. Yeah, so very, very much fair chain shots. They were very much listening to us here and very much made some good changes here, in my opinion. Alright, let's get into Nanami here. Got a mixed bag on him as well. We got a buff on the swing up. The timing to accept the input for critical hit is extended. The timing to accept input for critical hit is extended on shatter and ratio too. So they're just making it easier to hit all of these, which is fantastic. Shockwave attack. The falling speed before attack is increased. Pretty nice. His 4-part melee combo. Damage distribution adjust. Consumption amount of the curse energy at level 2 and 3 is increased. Ooh, that's kind of rough, but it's okay. With these other buffs, I think that this is fine. The ratio technique, collapse. Got a fix here. The damage amount against the destructible objects was low, so it is increased. Okay, so he can also break objects better with his ratio technique. The critical input duration is increased to facilitate Nami's unique fighting style. Since the damage dealt by 4-part melee combo while guard breaking was high, the damage amount after guard break is reduced by adjusting the damage distribution with the total damage unchanged. Alright, so yeah, they wanted to make it feel not... I remember people saying Nanami felt like a worse Yuji, so they're trying to make him more unique. And the 4-part melee combo was doing too much damage, so they reduced it, which is fair. Got some Todo nerfs. Oh my gosh. Who asked for Todo to get nerfed this hard? Oh my gosh. So kick away. It will not derive to the second step in case it is just guarded. Lariat buff. The timing to derive to another attack is made quicker. Okay, that's fine. Stone throw boogie woogie attack. It will not derive to the second step in case elbow strike attack is just guarded. I wonder what they mean by that. That's gotta be your translation. I guess they mean guarded when it's guarded. Stone throw boogie woogie teleport. It will not derive to the second step in case elbow strike attack is just guarded. I'm assuming this means that if you guard the stone throws, then he won't teleport. I think that's what it means. And the kick away as well. I'm not sure though. The translations are not the best. Again, this is from the official source. Their translations just come through a little weird sometimes, and this is one of those. Barrage attack, damage amount at level 1, 2, and 3 reduced just across the board. Pretty brutal there. It will not derive in the case of just guards, so that his behavior is adjusted to be in line with other characters. Since the damage dealt by barrage attack while the guard was broken was high, the damage amount after the guard break is reduced by adjusting the damage distribution with the total damage unchanged. Okay, so the barrage attack total damage is unchanged, but they've distributed it in a way to where while guard broken, it won't be as as rough. Since great damage was dealt even with low curse energy, it was reduced. Fair enough. So wow, poor Todo mains, you really got boogie woogied, if you know what I mean. That's pretty rough. Next we have Mahito right here. Hold on, there, that should be good. So we got a nerf on the transformation attack spikes, recovery frame after attack is extended. Transformation attack drill buff. It can be consecutive hits when guarded. The damage against guard resistance is increased, so it's more effective against guard attacks. That'll be nice. So the drill will be a nice answer to like heavy guarders. I need to make you behave. Got a fix here. The hit direction of a modified human being was referring to the direction of Mahito. It is modified to refer to the direction of a modified human being. That's interesting. Sounds like they goofed and they fixed it there. Soul multiplicity, body repel. The position where body repel begins to be generated is moved forward. Ooh, that'll be nice. Damage at level 1 and 2 is reduced to compensate. The consumption amount of curse energy at level 3 is increased. Okay. Yeah, because you really could kind of spam that, so I'm okay with that. Idle Transfiguration got buffed. The number of hits required for triggering Idle Transfiguration is reduced, and the damage amount of Idle Transfiguration is fixed. Okay, so that must have been part of the bugs they were talking about. The potential Idle Transfiguration was enhanced because there were a few situations in which it would be decisive attack to take advantage of Mahito's characteristics. The fixed damage doesn't have a combo correction, so the damage from close range attacks, especially during domain expansion, is increased. Since great damage was dealt by soul multiplicity and body repel, even with low curse energy, it was reduced. Okay, so yeah, they're trying to balance him out more with the ups and downs they've got going on here. So yeah, that's fine. I don't play Mahito a lot, but I'll pick him up and see how these changes feel on him. Scroll down here, we got Jogo. Some Jogo adjustments here. Curse energy flaming shot. Energy amount necessary for domain expansion is reduced. Ooh, let's go. The damage amount against guard resistance during domain expansion is increased. The opponent is blown away during domain expansion. The blowing speed at normal time is reduced. Yo, huge. I love it. I love it. So his domain expansion is even better now. Let's go. The damage amount at level 1, 2, and 3 normal is reduced for Bone Explode Supreme Art Meteor. The maximum shooting distance during domain expansion is extended. The recovery frame after attack during domain expansion is reduced. So yeah, in general, they're trying to make them less effective. Or let me reframe that. Looks like they're trying to put more of an emphasis on its domain expansion. They want you to use that more instead of just staying in normal, non-domain expanded settings. That's what it looks like right here anyways. Because it was difficult to field the enhancement by domain expansion, yep, just like I said, domain expansion felt almost pointless and it left you vulnerable. It was enhanced so that Jogo's pressure as a trump card could be experienced. The damage of Supreme Art Meteor is reduced outside of domain expansion, but the damage is same as before, and the range and recovery frame are enhanced during domain expansion. So yeah, like I was saying, they're trying to put an emphasis on his domain expansion, which I'm fine with. You know, his domain expansion, Curtain of the Iron Mountain, I love it. It's so cool. It's one of my favorites in the show. So let's go. I'm all for it. Got a small Hanami adjustment here. Let me see here. Yeah, we can go over Eso and Kachizu. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with his name every time. Wooden Ball, buffed. The contact judgment with objects are reduced. Area tree root attack. Triggering the attack is accelerated. That's nice. Gonna make it Hanami even better for the mission where you're fighting Nobara, Yuji, and Megumi all at once. Because that was my answer. Tree barrier attack. The damage amount at level 1 and 2 is reduced. Wooden ball often hits objects on the map and failed to fire, so it has been adjusted. True. The triggering timing of area tree root attack is accelerated to improve usability. Thank you. Very much thank you. Awesome. Good buffs, good quality of life change to Hanami, nothing to complain about or really go off about here. So for Eso here, little brother, just only a bug fix this time here. When some blowing attacks hit Kachizu was stumbling instead of blown away. It was fixed. So that's pretty awesome. And then Sukuna here. Ooh, yeah, Sukuna was another one that I've heard so many complaints about. So let's see what they did here with him. Health, overall reduced. Potential reverse curse technique. The percentage of health that can be recovered from previous damage is increased. So they reduced his health, but gave him a higher potential for damage gotten. Or healing gotten back from damage, my bad. Potential intimidation. The duration to make an opponent immobile is shortened. Axe kick, buffed so that blowing is adjusted and is easier to hit when derived to another attack. It can be derived to curse energy attack with consecutive inputs. It can't be derived to another attack during guard. So that's a little bit of a nerf there for him. Just a little bitty one after a couple buffs there on the axe kick. For the hammer, the blowing speed and angle are adjusted and it is easier to hit when derived to another attack. Now we get into his heavy-handed nerfs. The back fist and dismantle. The recovery frame after attack at level 2 and 3 is extended. The final damage amount at level 2 and 3 is fixed and the damage amount is reduced. Oh my goodness. Kick, blank, open. The recovery frame after attack at level 2 and 3 is extended. On Switch, the action camera angle was changed under a specific condition. This has been fixed. I actually don't play a lot of Sukuna, so I didn't know there was that glitch, even though I play on Switch. The recovery frame is extended because there was little risk of missing shots compared to the curse energy attacks, which deal a lot of damage. Intimidation is adjusted so that another attack is not confirmed depending on the position. Axe kick is easier to use and provides more options against opponents who are watching to see what happens from a close distance. Okay, we'll have to see how these change him. I wonder if people will still feel like he's overtuned. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you think he's still going to be overtuned with these changes here, if you think he's okay. And then we have Yuta. Okay, we have Yuta and then Geto, and then we're done. So let's get into this. Yuta getting just... Oh, sorry, guys. Yuta getting buffed all around. The plunging slash. Triggering the attack is accelerated, so quicker execution. The blowing by Rika's pursuit is adjusted, and it bounces even if it is hit at a higher position. That's wonderful, because sometimes Rika's pursuit, or the blowing by Rika's pursuit, was not that consistent. So this will be nice. This will be nice. Sliding slash, triggering the attack accelerated. Fantastic. The distance between the opponent moving from guiding to attack is extended. The distance between the opponent moving from guiding to attack is extended. Okay, very nice. So squeeze attack, plunging slash, and sliding slash that can be derived to another attack is easier to use. It is adjusted so that it is easier to take advantage of squeeze attack enhanced by determination and Rika's pursuit damage pursuit to deal damage. Yeah, so they're trying to make Yuta better at his combos, more effective. This will probably also help him when he doesn't have Rika, obviously. But yeah, so these are pretty nice buffs for my boy Yuta, and I'll have to play them out to see how they feel. Next, we're going to get into Geto, our last character here to be getting adjustments. Looks like a good amount of buffs and bug fixes here. Let's check it out. So, Cursed Spirit Barrage Attack, a buff so that Cursed Spirit will not appear by the attack without damage. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice buff right there. Cursed Spirit Manipulation, Bind, got a bug fix. It was difficult to hit when it was triggered in close contact against some characters. That's true. So this is actually a really good buff for him. It makes him more consistent. Cursed Spirit Manipulation, Draw In. The up and down shooting angle is increased. Cursed Spirit will not disappear by the attack without damage. Ooh, nice. I actually like that quite a bit. Some very nice buffs here. 1-2 melee attack. Got a bug fix. It was difficult to hit when it was triggered in close combat against specific characters. Again, kind of a micro buff because it's going to make them more consistent. But yeah, these are nice. This is nice because it means that they're playing their game and they're listening to the players and our complaints and our feedback. So this is all fantastic stuff. Cursed Spirit Manipulation Launch. Cursed Spirit will not disappear by the attack without damage. Bug fix. The damage amount against destructible objects is increased. Very nice. The timing to fall down after aerial attacks is accelerated. A small nerf there. And then a bug fix. If the generation position is inside the wall when summoning a Cursed Spirit, the position is moved. Nice. Quality of life change right there. Cursed Spirit Manipulation, Pillar of Light. The shooting interval Pillar of Light at level 2 is higher and reduced. Ooh, that was already one of his best attacks too. That's spicy. Since a Cursed Spirit attack such as Cursed Spirit Manipulation Launch was easily eliminated by the opponent's attack, it is enhanced and made equal to Cursed Energy attacks. Whoa, so you have to use Cursed Energy attacks to take it out. That's quite the investment. Cursed Spirit Manipulation, Pillar of Light, had a long attack time once a level was increased and was easily interrupted by non-targets, so it has been reduced to enhance its usability, and that's true too. That would get interrupted all the time, either by the person it's targeting or their buddy, so that's some pretty great buffs here for Geto. It's going to make him really good. Does make you wonder though, is he going to be better than the student Geto we get in the paid DLC, or do you think he's going to be about the same or worse? We'll have to see, I guess. And then of course, internet is required, the latest update data is required to play online, battle replay data is not compatible with previous versions. We hope you continue to enjoy Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. So I know that is a lot, guys. We're going on almost 40 minutes in this video here. That's a lot to digest. Feel free to rewind the video, pause it, look back over it yourself, because I'm sure there's stuff I missed and stuff you guys will bring to my attention. And please, if there's anything I was wrong about, anything I missed, anything I'm mistaken on, correct me in the comments below. I love to hear your input, and I love to get, feedback from the community on all my content. So yeah, guys, if you enjoy this video, be sure to give me a like, a comment, maybe a subscribe if you want to see some more Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash stuff in the future. And yeah, I'll see you guys on stream and in the next video. Peace out.